Hey everybody, around here and welcome back to Banished. First things first, let's go ahead and take a look, see if we have any good trades available. Does not appear so. Mushrooms we're still looking for. I don't actually know if mushrooms are an actual item or if it is field mushrooms, but I digress. Let's take a look. Interesting. Yeah, not really anything that we need. We are pretty darn self-sufficient at this point. And as I say that, oh, that's the fancy furniture. Don't really care about that all too much. We are producing a pretty good amount of hardwood, though. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. That's the one I'm looking for. Fancy homewares. Alright. Looking good. So, what can we actually do with those fancy homewares? Fancy homewares, we can use those to get some fancy country houses up in here. It might be a good idea. Otherwise, what else can we do with those? So, we have our row houses. Row houses, we could do... otherwise, we've got the colonial houses. Can't remember if we can upgrade the row houses. Not entirely sure. Why don't we start making kind of a nice little area here? We'll get some of these upgrading, and let's make a couple more country houses here. And we'll get these up, and we'll kind of make this the ritzy part of the neighborhood. So, oops, that was misplaced. Pop that one back in. Country house. Boom. There we go. So we'll start building these up so that we can get some nice fancy townhouses up in here. And those will be pretty good. They got good comfort, good warmth, and they can hold up to 7 people, so they should have oodles of children folk. What do we got here? So, it looks like fire bundles were maxed on. Are we maxed on? We're not. Let's see, fuel refinery. I think these are called fuel refiners, right? Yeah, 3. So let's max that out to 4. So that we can keep going on that. So we have that one working on fire bundles, and this one working on fire bundles as well. So yeah, we should be able to use up the excess and keep those going. How are we actually doing on sugarcane? 6,000 yet. We're good. We are good. Alright, perfect. Perfect. How are we doing on food? 5,000 food. We are not doing all that great on food. One thing we do need is we need some storage over here, though. That is something that needs to happen pretty much immediately. What do we have for storage capabilities? So we have meat locker, storage meat and nuts. I think this requires... No, it doesn't. The root cellar, I think, requires the mountain. Yeah. So the... meat locker doesn't. We'll put a bunch of meat lockers in here. Let's put a gap in there. I always like to have room for a road. Alright, meat locker. Boom. And let's... did we actually put any... whatchamahoozits here? We did not. So we'll have to put in some butchers. So let's get these guys in here. I'm just going to kind of put them a little bit sporadic because don't really have a good area here. Let's turn that one. Didn't hit it. There we go. Yeah, it has a really really derpy hitbox. So let's turn this so that we're putting the road in the right direction. Can I fit a few more meat lockers in here? I can. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so we get those in place so that they can store those up real good. We've got a couple of butchers in here to use the meat right away. I think we want to do a couple of regular storage barns as well. Just so that we have a little bit of standard storage here for incidental items and tools and all that kind of stuff. We do have our small market here, which looks like it's getting a lot of garbage, but I don't think people need feathers and clay over here, but whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. How are we doing on building supplies? That is the question. Building supplies, we're at 0. So we're still running low on those. Yeah, we are building a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, look, these went in though. That's good news. That means we had enough built up that we could just put those in without even having to worry about it. Alright, we got our first fancy country house. And should have a couple more in here. Oh, building supplies. We need 3 flippin' building supplies for that. Oh boy. What I think I'm going to do is make another building supplier so that we can start making more building supplies with different materials. Where's the building supplier? Building supplier. There it is. Alright. Can I put it in there? Of course I can't. Why would I be able to put it in there? Oh, rip. Alright. So we'll put a building supplier in there, and I think we need to look to see what else we can make these out of, because I don't think we have enough copper pipes in production to be able to do we have 144 copper pipes. Let's see, stone and glass. That is a really cheap recipe. We have almost 1900 glass, and we have plenty of stone. Stone is so easy to get. So I think I might actually just do copper pipes again. Are there any other ones in here that are cheap? Ooh, we could do brick, glass, and iron. What are we doing on bricks? We probably have a ton of bricks. I don't think they're really being used for a whole lot. Bricks, 1600 bricks. Let's do that. Because we have an abundance of iron too. We have 2400 iron, which is pretty darn good. What are you? You're a miner. Why do we have a miner that is out of work? Yeah, we have enough laborers here. Why don't we get these maxed out? And we need stone cutter. There we go. That should get us some good materials coming in, and then we can turn them into building supplies. Do I want to make another building supplier? I think I do. Let's max this guy out. Building supplier. Right there. And we're going to do stone road, because we got plenty of stone coming in. Might as well actually upgrade all of these roads as well. Just so they can get around a little bit faster. I'm guessing this is probably a pretty well-traveled road, and this one definitely is. So, boom. I think this one, nope, this one's not derped. I thought one road around here was derped, where it had a little artifact that won't allow us to build, but must have gotten cleared. Alright. Building supplies, glass, copper, stone. I think we're going to do same thing here. Do we have 2 on there? We do have 2 on there. Alright. This one we can do brick, glass, and iron. And then once this one is done, we'll do the same glass, copper, and stone. So we can really hammer out the building supplies. So that's going to be important. Alright. these things just don't produce enough. I know it's kind of not what you're supposed to do. 800. Yeah, these things just don't produce enough. What I think I'm going to do is turn these into beef cows. I know it's kind of bad form to do that. Why can't I split you? Interesting. Because they'll get diseased because of it, but I think the amount of food that we're going to gain, even if they do get diseased, they breed so incredibly quickly that I don't think it's actually going to matter. Let's see. Alright, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. We'll increase our herdsmen to 25. There we go. There we go. So split. Split. I don't think these are gonna... Hey, they did fill in. Perfect. They're usually more derpy than that. They have a tendency, like, once you split this one and then split this one, it'll split into the one that you just split instead of going to an empty one. So I'm glad that worked out. But yeah, so I think if they do get diseased and they kind of spread, they'll just breed so quickly that I don't necessarily think it'll actually matter. Alright. So we got a couple more butchers in here. Why don't we do a resource clear so we can kind of see what we're doing here. That would be nice. Right, quite a few homes. We got 400 adults and about 200 children. It's perfect. Let's see. Cotton, tobacco, and flax. Cotton. 12,000 cotton. Oh man, these plantations, I tell ya. Tobacco, 9,000 tobacco, and flax. We could probably just take those 5,000 flax. We could probably just stop working these. I mean, we're going to have enough material to last us the rest of the game, pretty much. Sugarcane was 7,000. We could probably use some more sugarcane, so I guess let's do that. There we go. We could even take that one down. Why not? Why the heck not? I think, are we producing something with sugar cane? Yes, we have. Is our sugar house? Sugar house is done. It's making that. That's maxed out at 2. Making sugar cookies. That one's using potatoes. I think this one over here is making... Yeah, so this one's using sugar cane. We've got glassware being made. All those are maxed out. Or fuel is maxed out. That's one of the problems that we're running into here. Let's make pretty much... I don't want to do that much fuel. That's just going to take up space in our... We'll do 4,000. I think that'll be good. It'll just take up space in our stockpiles and our material storage and stuff like that, so don't want to go too overboard with it. I think the material storage is pretty much full anyway. Yeah, about that. Can we put a couple more of those in? Let's see, material storage. I don't think we could fit one in there. Can we fit any in here? Do I want to do a bank barn? Can I fit a bank barn in here? I can't. One little spot for that building. That is annoying. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, we got these here, I guess. So let's see if we can fit a couple more material storage in. Why not? Do I want to put a material storage there? Not really. It's not near anything that needs it. Grr. What do we got here? Iron, fuel storage. I think fuel storage would be good. It is a smaller building, and I still can't squeeze it in anywhere. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 wide. That's not going to work. I cannot fit anything in there. And then we can actually put some roads down here. So that should line up just right. Perfect. Excellent. So we'll get at least a little bit of fuel going in here. I think furnace fuel also can go in there. But we can get the coal and the fire bundles and all that out of our material storage, hopefully. Hopefully it'll prioritize like that, but if not, not a big deal. You are still on candles. Pretty good. Alright. So, how's food going? Food's going pretty good. Health and happiness is pretty good. How's our pub kitchen? So the brewery is making ale. Pub kitchen is making potatoes and venison. It doesn't produce a lot of food. It's 14 food items per year. That's pretty worthless for the 2 people that are using 200 food to occupy it. But whatever. It increases happiness, and we have tons and tons of laborers, so I'm not too heartbroken about it. Alright, so those are going to be all of our miners. Or you? You're Sharky. Yeah, we'll keep you in, why not? Alright, so how is our fish doing? Our fish is doing pretty good. We have 1,500 there, and we have about 1,000 there. Do we actually have any surplus fish, though? I think the fish was all eaten up the last time I checked. Fish, we only have 74 fish. Let's get some more food items in here. So let's get. There's 2 things you can make. You can make the curing barn, and you can make the smokehouse. So here's the smokehouse, and then there's the salt house. Oh, sorry, a little bit of a yawn. It's pretty late at night. Drinking down some caffeine, trying to stay awake here. So we have the smokehouse, and we have the salt house. I think the smokehouse is better for beef, and the salt house is better for fish. You know, like you can make like salted fish and surströmming and stuff like that. I honestly can't remember. Was it smoked fish that was better, and then the salt house was better for? Honestly, let's just make them. We might as well. Can we actually fit them in here? I can fit 1 in here. I think both of these buildings are pretty large. That one I can actually. Oh, I can fit it. Yeah, let's save that area a little bit. What don't we put? What don't we put? Let's put them up here. Do I want to put them up there? No, I want to put them by. I want to put them over here. Yeah, let's do it here. Let's make a little bit of an area here. We'll do a salt house. And we'll do a... Oh, that one sticks out a little bit, so... we'll do a smokehouse and we'll do a salt house over here, and whichever one does better for fish, we'll make another one on the other side. Over by our fishing area. And that's how we're going to do that. Alright, oops. I actually want to make that into stone. There we go. So we can get those going, and yeah, we're just getting to that point where we want to make sure that we maximize the food that we have coming in. I'm guessing we have a lot of beef on hand. Yeah, we have 8,600 beef, so pretty much everything is going to be beef related around here. But I think we do have. Let's see, we have grains, we have vegetables, we have fruit. And we have beef. So yeah, we have the 4 food groups. So they should be getting pretty much maxed happiness from food items. Let's actually put in a water tower as well. So the water tower allows them to get water. But I think you need canteens for it. I can't remember exactly if that gives a passive bonus or not. I'm guessing it doesn't. I'm thinking that you have to go like I think the pub kitchen does it. Yeah, so they do fill canteens and water. Maybe make another pub kitchen as well. That might be a good idea. Yeah, where are all these going? Alright. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's our 5th one going? Let's see. You are 1 of 1. You're at 1. You're at 1. You're at 1. What else is using it? It's probably something that I'm just forgetting about. Oh, is it this thing? Distribution barn. Yeah, that's using our 5th one. That's what it is. Perfect. Alright, let's get these guys beefed up a little bit so that we can get that in before the end of the episode here. We got, you are out, so you've got to be upgraded. I could probably just upgrade these right away. They're going to have to be upgraded anyway, and once you get to the max upgrade, they have unlimited materials. So honestly, it's not really, there's not really a big reason that you need to wait on those, but might as well let them mine until they're out. Alright. Doing a pretty good job clearing this area. These guys are doing pretty darn good. How are we doing on candles? We are using tallow. And tallow doesn't really have a trade value, so it's good that we're using it for that. We have 6,000 of it too. Oof. We can just buy all the things basically from the trading post. Oh, it's bad. Might as well get something here. I guess we could probably start on a wine. Yeah, let's start on a wine. Why not? Where is the winery? Do a winery. You can't do. You can do. So plantation is only for items that you don't eat. So I wonder if I could do a fruit item in one of those and use it only for wine. That would be a great question, but I do not think I'm going to try it out because we don't really need to. We've got plenty of alcohol being made, although luxuries is still 0. Actually, let's do the winery and let's make a couple more bar areas. We'll put the winery in the fancy part of town too, just because we can. Put the winery there, next to our sugar house. Get a couple more of these fancified. And yeah. Alright, so this one requires a... Why do you require? That's weird. Because you need to fill the canteens. So I don't know why you would need somebody operating this water tower. We don't actually need the water, so we'll yeah, we'll pause that for now. Alright, we don't have any canteens, so it doesn't really matter. So let's get this guy going. We got this one, we're going to do copper pipes. There we go. What are you? You're running out of bedding. We may want to get another bed maker up in here. Let's do that. Let's do exactly the thing that I said. Let's see, bed maker. Boom. We'll make a couple more beds so that we stop running out. and can keep our homewares going. Fuel storage is empty. That's probably not good, but who am I to judge? Alright. Oh, we need barrels for these. That's why I didn't use the smokehouse. And might as well make some barrels. Let's get our cooper up and running. Where's the cooper? I think the cooper's here. Where is the cooper? There's the cooper. So let's keep building up. Why not? We'll do a person there, and then we are going to do beef jerky, I think. Is there anything else that we can do with beef? It does not appear so. This requires barrels, though, so I don't really want to make too many of these, because then we just need to make more barrel makers, and it's just a whole lot of trouble for something that's not going to give us a real lot of utility. You don't get a lot of extra food from it. You actually spend more food making it, because, you know, kind of like our pub kitchen here. He's making. I have 2 people assigned to this making 14 meals apiece, and they're using 200 food and producing 14 food. So it's really not worth it. But increases happiness, so it is what it is. All right, so let's honestly make like one of each of these. So let's do a small tavern here. We'll do a regular tavern up in the. What do we want to do here? We'll do the inn and garden up by the fancy people, and then the winery. Oh, we already have a winery coming in. So the coffee house. Is coffee a thing in here? I don't think I've actually ever made coffee. There's bean seeds. I don't think that's what that is, though. Coffee freshly brewed here at Cater Taste Clientele. This is also storage consumption. Okay, a worker is not required, but we'll be able to brew coffee here from coffee beans. Yeah, so apparently we need to get coffee beans. So what can we make? We can actually make strawberry wine, so we really don't need any other seeds. Perfect. Like I said in a couple of the last episodes, I really don't like the orchards. I don't know why. I just don't think they perform as well as the fields and the pastures. I may be wrong, but it's my story and I'm sticking to it. Alright, perfect. So we'll have a couple more luxuries coming in, which is great. Hopefully we can actually break even. Is there a luxury one on here? It is. Luxuries just seem to be broken. Produce 207, use the 0. We have the buildings that they can consume them. So, yeah. What is it that Chacacana? They don't see it on our list here, so they must be using it. Kachaka. C-A. Yeah, they must be using it. And then there's, what do we make? Vodka? Yep, vodka. Vodka. Yeah, vodka's not in here either, so I honestly don't know how that system works. I've never really gotten luxuries to work. I just have to assume that they're doing something because they're not in our inventory list. So I think we are making some, right? Yeah. Oh, spirits. It's called spirits, not kachaka. Spirits. Yeah, 0 spirits. So I have to assume that they're being used. These buildings don't have an inventory at all. Somebody took it. There was one sitting here, and then they took it, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Salt house is in place. Oh, that needs barrels too. Alright, looks like we're making some barrels. Let's see, what is this one? This is a woodcutter? No. This is a lumberman? No. What are these? Not fire bundler. It's a joiner. Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Alright. Well, we'll make some barrels. Why not? And then we will do corned beef. Oh, corned beef. I love corned beef. I think that's really the only thing we can do here. Surströmming. Yeah, we'll do corned beef here. What are you? You are a preserver, I believe. Preservist, yep, 4. And then 4. Alright. You're making some barrels. We might as well probably get another cooper in here because we're going to need a lot of barrels. Where was the cooper? There's the cooper. There we go. And then I'm going to strike a road in here before we get too far. So we can kind of chunk that out a little bit. And let's do 2 more of those guys just for when that finishes. And then we'll have that. So, for fish, what in pemmican? That would be a good use for a tallow. We would need cherries, though. I guess I could probably start an orchard. Otherwise we could do smoked fish. Is fish a log in a barrel? And this is fish salt in a... Oh, we need salt. We need salt. That's a thing. That is a thing. Well, let's get a salt mine in here. Might as well. Go big or go home. Where's the salt? Tin, stone, and salt. Holy cow, that's a big building. Alrighty. Well, we'll get a salt mine in here. So we'll have one of those so we can start doing the salt house, salted fish, salted corned beef. And then I'm going to do another smokehouse over here so that we can use up some of our fish. So we'll do, let's see, we'll do this and then we'll do smokehouse. Can I fit a smokehouse in here? I kind of wanted to see if I could fit a smokehouse and a cooper, but it doesn't appear so. So let's do... I think I want to get rid of this. These are just in the way. There we go. We have probably plenty of housing over here. And we did have to kick some people out to get those all fancified, but whatever. It is what it is. Alright, so we'll do... we need to make a cooper and we need to make the smokehouse. Where's the smokehouse? There's the smokehouse. That's not really gonna fit. It'll fit there though. Let's put a smokehouse there and we'll do the cooper on this side because that's a slightly bigger building here. So then they even out a little bit more. Get rid of those. Hunting blind with our featherless ducks. Hey, they did produce some feathers. So you can either get featherless ducks or meatless ducks. Those are your options. You can have both kinds of ducks. Ay. Alrighty. So, I think that is about time to wrap up. We're at about 35 minutes here. Let's take one last check at. So yeah, you can physically make coffee. We just have to find coffee beans. That's good to know. Let's miss you, farm supplier. Nothing good. So yeah, we'll continue to try and get some seeds. We want cherry so that we can make wedding pemmican, and we want coffee beans so that we can put in the coffee house. So we've got our inn and garden there. We've got our small tavern here. We've got our pub kitchen. And then we just need to put in the coffee house, and then we'll have all of the luxury item vendors. Hey, look, now it's working. Maybe the pub kitchen just doesn't work for luxury items, which would be weird because it does physically say in the tooltip that the pub kitchen works as a distribution point for luxuries. So I don't know. I don't know which one did it. Maybe one particular one of these makes this suddenly come to life, but I am not sure which one. Oh, we have a lot of people without jobs. Why is that? Why is that? What are you? Stone cutters. You are out. Holy cow, that thing ran out fast. Yeesh. But any hoosers, that is going to call it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comment section below. And I will take a look before next episode. So that is all, everybody. Take care and see you next time.